Blunders decide more games under 1200 than any opening tactic or strategy ever will. In this video, I'll show you why we blunder and the exact system and mental triggers you can use to blunder less and win way more games. So let's look at this position. Black's up a point of material, but the position is pretty equal. White has this kingside attack here. And in this game, White actually played queen to h6. Maybe White's gonna go for this, or something with the bishop or the knight. But what White failed to realize with this move is that it actually blunders the rook. When we focus solely on our own plan and forget about our opponent and what they want, we get tunnel vision and are more likely to blunder. That's what happened to White in this game, and tunnel vision is the main cause of blunders. To counteract tunnel vision, when your opponent moves, stop and think about what they want and what their move did. What did that move just change? What did it open, stop defending? What threats exist now that didn't before? What are they trying to do? Thinking about your opponent and what their plan is will stop you from getting tunnel vision, and you'll blunder much less. So that one question kills tunnel vision at the root. But your opponent's move is only half the problem. You still need a bulletproof system for your own moves, and most players don't have one. You've caught the threat. Now what do you actually do before you move? Every single move before you touch anything, run CCT. Checks, captures, and threats. Does my opponent have a check after my move, a capture, anything they can take, or a threat? Let's see what would have happened if White used CCT. First of all, checks, captures, and threats. It's all the forcing moves, right? Forcing moves can be used to find a good tactic. For example, if you have a position and you don't know what to do, you can look at the forcing moves, and sometimes that will help you find something like a tactic or something you have or your opponent has. But here we're trying to use it to stop blundering. So if White were to run CCT in this position, after taking this pawn, does Black have any checks? And they would say, okay, there's this, and those are all the checks. So are any of those going to be a problem? No, because White can take back. So then, okay, after White plays that, are there any captures? There's this, and that's it. So are any of these a problem? And yeah, the rook is a problem. So that's how you can use CCT in your games to avoid blunders. So it's 3 questions, 5 seconds, every move, and you'll blunder much less. So most players just run CCT on the current board. That's wrong. You need to also run it on the board after your move, and that's how you actually stop the blunders. Because if you only do it before, you'll find some good threats for you and your opponent, but you need to also do it after to make sure that your move is safe and it's not a blunder. So mentally place your piece on the target square first, then run CCT on that position. Most blunders happen in this gap. The piece looks safe where it is, not where it's going. 2 more tactics we can use. At the start of your move, before touching anything, just half a second glance at your king. Not calculating, just checking. Is anything pointing at it? Takes half a second and catches a shocking number of blunders on its own. Another thing is the 2-second hover. So you run CCT, use the ghost piece, mentally place your piece and run CCT on that position. Glance at your king, now hover, before releasing one full visual sweep of the entire board, and then let go. And that's just one final check to make sure you don't miss anything. CCT is a reflex you build until skipping it feels wrong. There's one problem though. None of this works when you have 15 seconds left on the clock. So everything we just talked about works great when we have time. But what about when we're playing blitz or bullet? When the clock is dying, you don't have enough time to run CCT. Most players just move fast and hope, and that's why they keep blundering in blitz. The real fix isn't thinking faster, it's to have already trained for it. So the idea here is to practice defensive puzzles. Instead of solving puzzles where you find your winning move, do puzzles where you find the opponent's winning move. You're training your brain to spot threats automatically without thinking. That's what pattern recognition actually is. You see the danger before you even look for it. And then another thing, the 10-second rule. So when your clock hits 10 seconds, stop looking for the best move entirely. Only ask one question: is this move safe? The safest move beats the best move when you're about to lose on time. Blitz isn't one at the board, it's one in your training sessions. Players who don't blunder in blitz aren't thinking faster, they've just seen the patterns enough times that the danger is obvious to them. So you now have the full system, why it happens, how to stop it move by move, and how to blunder-proof your fast games. But here's the thing, blundering less means you're going to get to more end games, and most players have no idea how to convert them. There are 5 moves that look completely logical in the endgame, but quietly throwaway games you should be winning, and you're probably making at least one of them right now. That video is right here, you can watch it now, and if you want to keep improving, subscribe. New chess videos every week. Bye.